expect to see the candidates sell themselves effectively, enough to be able to convince voters why they should vote for them.
I've actually taken time to read through all their manifestos, and there's a very robust, program for the rights of women and women empowerment and all that. So I'm just going to hold them accountable to what they have said, because days are gone where we just have to make lip services to women's rights issues. We have to be really held accountable. Half of the population cannot be so disenfranchised about what's their role in the society.
It is a time for the candidates to sell themselves, to tell us exactly what they have to offer. You see, this campaign has been witnessed a lot of division, but we want an issue-based campaign. So what we're looking at today is for issues. The candidates tell us how they're going to create employment, how they're going to make life better for the people. That's what we're interested in. We're not interested in who did this or who did that. What we're interested in, what are your visions? How do you want to take Nigeria, River State, to the next level? Nothing else. That's our expectation.
So transparency and accountability is something I'm very passionate about, because I think that, the tension we see in the society, in our nation, in our state, are all boiled down to issues of transparency and accountability in governance. So governance
basically, the debate is a very good idea. We want to first of all thank those who are putting this together. I'm looking forward to hearing from the three candidates basically what they want to do about River State. And I must say that the state right now is at the crossroads, saying that that within the last 4 years or so, the oil and gas industry sort of is going down. Investment is going on elsewhere. So I would like to hear from them specifically what they want to do to address this trend, to bring business back to Port Harcourt.
To the three candidates, are there any expectations you've come with?
Of course, so many expectations. Having been an entrepreneur in this state for the past 14 years, there are a lot of issues. We want to know whether they are part of their program if elected as executive governor of this state from May this year.
Issues like
multiple taxations, issues like creating jobs opportunity, because the youth resignation is because of no jobs. If these guys have jobs, I don't see any reason why an able-bodied man stand on the road looking for people who have stickers or not. We need people who create jobs. There are a lot of opportunities. It's not just building hotels. Hotels don't generate employment.
So now, the outcome of what you hear here is going to decide who you're going to vote for.
Of course, to a large extent, it's going to influence my decision. And it's a lot of people who look up to me as their model.
Thank you so much for your time.
Bring in more support. It's going to be a kind of sensitization. It's going to bring more information to the voters. Yes.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Welcome to the debate.
Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'll start by appreciating the excellencies that made it out here today, because it's very important as a result of their very tight schedules for them to see it important for them to be here. I'll say a big thank you to each and every one of them. At this point, it's very important. I think we should just go back a little bit, relax our nerves, for us to give us a background on how we came this far. River State is a state that is very, very blessed. Very blessed, and it is interesting that the entrepreneurs and investors in River State, we seem to have a whole lot of challenges. We think the government would have done a whole lot right from inception, but going forward is what we're looking at. How do we go forward collectively in such a way that River State would gain its rightful place in the Committee of States? So we're looking forward to see a very interesting debate that would only have one winner, which is going to be River State, because eventually it's River State that ends up winning. That's the truth. Because if River State turns out to be what we're looking forward to, we'll all be happy, regardless of our party. So basically this debate we do have some very, very basic rules. Some of the rules include, I know we all have it on our pamphlets. If you go through the pamphlets that's given to you and the guidelines, you'll see the rules. And they're very simple. One, you have three broad areas of concentration, which is on economy and employment, security, open governance. And each of those broad sectors would attract 3 questions. And each of those questions would attract 4 minutes. The candidates will have an opportunity of 3 minutes to come and give a brief intro into what the manifesto looks like. And that intro will take them 3 minutes, 4 minutes, good. So in the course of them answering those questions within those 3 minutes, within the 4 minutes, if they exceed the 4 minutes, there's going to be a beep. And if after the beep they're still continuing, then obviously the microphone would have to shut itself out. So basically that's what we're doing so that we could manage time, because as we're streaming, as we're talking now, we're streaming live on air. We're live on channels, so we're trying to manage the time. So without taking too much of your time, it's an opportunity for us to actually come and share our insights into what we intend to do. For us as entrepreneurs and investors, we've come to the point where our backs are already on the wall. That's the truth. Because going forward, it has to be better than what it is. That's the whole essence and beauty of democracy, because it's practiced everywhere. So ours wouldn't be different. That's why the likes of Barack Obama today gave a speech, and he talked so well about Nigeria. And basically what I gathered from what he was talking about is going forward. So without taking too much of your time in going forward, I would like to quickly, without preference, invite the various candidates. Without preference, I'll quickly invite His Excellency Ezebonye Wike. Very sorry, your name, I might have pronounced it backwards. Very sorry, Your Excellency. He's the card-carrying, card-flying member of PDP. You're welcome, sir. You're very welcome, sir. Yeah, you could actually sit down before we start. Very sorry. Thank you, sir. So quickly, I'll call on His Excellency Tony Prince-Will, the Labour Party gubernatorial candidate. Please, you're welcome, Tony. Good. You're welcome, sir. Then quickly, I would invite His Excellency Dr. Dakuku Peterside. You're welcome, sir. Your Excellency. Thank you, sir. So if you would agree, I'll plead that you just take a handshake before we start, please. Very sorry. Thank you. I hope we have our cameras. That's the beauty. Thank you. Give them a round of applause, please. Thank you. So at this point, I'm going to hand over the event to the moderators, because we really don't have time. We're all timed. All what we're doing, we have to walk by specification. So thank you. So Kofi and Florence, and our timekeeper is Francis Ali. Thank you. So you have the floor. Thanks.
Thank you very much. My name is Nyesom Mezan Wike, CON. I'm a child of Reverend Joshua Wike. I'm a practicing Anglican faith. I had my first degree in political science, University of Port Harcourt. Thereafter, proceeded to the University of Science and Technology, where I had my LLB, and thereafter proceeded to Nigerian Law School. I had my brief practice with ECO Kala, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, before I ventured into politics. I've been two-time chairman of Obiabo local government, so one-time chief of staff to government of River State, Minister of State for Education, and later Supervisory Minister of Education. And in all these positions, I've tried my best to offer my services to the state and to the nation. I'm running for the office of the Governor of River State under the platform of the People's Democratic Party. One may ask, why do you want to run? I want to run because I do know the very fabric of our society has been destroyed in the past 4 years. I want to run because I want to bring back our confidence. I want to run because I want to bring the collective will of the people. I want to reorder our political, physical infrastructure that has been destroyed for the past 4 years, and then bring out River State from that pariah status it is today and bring to the mainstream of Nigerian politics. Of course, you can see the advantages I have. I've served the 3 tiers of government, from local government to state and to the federal level. I understand the dynamics of government. And of course, I have the patience to listen to details. And I'm not intimidated by professionalism. I can work with the best of the team. I, of course, abhor mediocrity. Look at the way River State is today. Every institution has been destroyed. Projects that are done are not based on needs assessment, and therefore there is a need for us to bring back River State the way it's supposed to be. Thank you very much.
We'll now take the opening statements of Mr. Toyin Prince-Will of the Labour Party.
All right, thank you. I just want to make sure the timer is right. My name is Toyin Prince-Will. As many of you may know, I'm probably the only candidate on the table here who has actually run for governor before. I have no doubt exactly what's involved. In 2007, I contested for governor. Now, who am I? My name, obviously, you know. My background is petroleum engineering. I did a master's in Imperial College in Mineral Resources Engineering and proceeded on from there to obtain qualifications in project management and information technology. I built my businesses from scratch. Many people don't know, you arrive in International Airport in Lagos, those trolleys at the International Airport, that was the first business I set up in Nigeria. Set it up in 2000 and built from that a hotel and a fast food chain. I have businesses in the oil and gas industry. I have businesses in information technology and project management. I've looked at River State, and I'm afraid that this is not good enough. Unfortunately, in our land today, mediocrity is celebrated, and people who are being celebrated are celebrated for the same reasons that they should be going to jail. We have come to a situation now where PDP became New PDP, became APC. So really, there's no difference. And we have a choice. Many people say there are two big parties, and they're right. There are two parties, us and them. We are the difference. If you're happy with the way River State has been, then you can vote for either PDP or APC. But if you truly want change, change that is represented in a difference between where we are and where we need to be, then the only option you have is the Labour Party. Now, no offense to my brothers. One is described as mean, but is intelligent. Another one is described as intelligent, but is mean. The only difference is that I'm intelligent, but I'm not afraid of mean people. Now, it takes a lot of courage to stand and face people who have godfathers and godmothers when you have only God the Father. It takes a lot of courage to stand outside of the system, stand outside of the status quo and face them. But I'm afraid, my brothers and sisters, that River State is not about PDP. River State is not about APC. River State is the treasure base of the nation. How this state moves forward is determined by the leadership you choose. You give the wrong person the governorship of this state, and ultimately what you end up with is disaster. Governors are very powerful people. If you have a good governor, you can have good results. If you have a bad governor, the consequences can be disastrous, even for you who is from that party. What I'm hoping for is that we find somebody who can bring all parties together. The only way you can survive in this state is not as a PDP person or as a Labour person or as an APC person, as a Rivers person. So I'm here to move this state forward. I don't think there's any doubt that if you make promises without capacity, it will only lead to calamity. Promises without capacity lead you to calamity. So when we make promises here, I want you to look at the individuals and ask yourselves if they have the capacity to deliver. If they do, then by all means vote for them. I am here because I've had enough. I am tired of the way the state is moving, and I want us to move forward. Thank you very much.
We'll now go over to the next candidate, Mr. Dakuku Peterside, for his opening remarks.
Thank you very much. I am Dr. Dakuku Adolphus Peterside. I hold a doctorate degree in behavior. My area of research interest is corporate political strategy. Running for the office of Governor of Rivers State on the platform of All Progressives Congress, APC. Perhaps I'm the only person in this race with experience in the legislative and executive arm of government. I'm the only person, well, perhaps I share this with my brother and friend, who has served on all three tiers of government, local government, state and federal level. But beyond that is a fact that today, the Rivers State, as endowed as we are, we face the challenge of insecurity. youth unemployment. Our people are not exposed to opportunities. We have invested in infrastructure, yet we are not where we ought to be. And all of this raises a lot of concern. As a state, we believe that we are the second biggest economy in Nigeria today, but we can be number one. Today, in terms of performance in examination, precisely using West African school certificate as a parameter, we are number 3 with 68% pass rate, but we can be number 1 with 95% pass rate. All of that is about the future of our state. And that is why I have offered myself to continue from the work started by our forebears. My own vision is to lead a united, peaceful, and prosperous River State. We are currently polarized because of politics. It shouldn't be so. Currently, we face daunting challenges because people are overtly ambitious above the general interest of all of us. We believe that if we have a good leadership, we'll be able to redeem our state and make the average riversman prosperous, make him feel safe and secure. That is why we are offering ourselves. We are offering to unite Rivers people behind a cause. We are offering to help Rivers people realize our shared dream of a great river state that is the pride of Africa, a sub-economy that is a reference of Africa. That is actually why we are running for this race. But we know we can't do it alone. We need everybody in the boat. My brothers and sisters, it's a great opportunity we cannot afford to miss. Now, if we talk about all those who are running, I believe the greatest thing that should drive our choice should be vision and character. All those who say they have a vision, please, do they have character? And all those who say they have character, do they have a vision? I come into this race with robust vision of a great river state. I come with record of character. Thank you very much.
The expectations are that first, we want to hear the programs and policies that these candidates have for Rivers people. And in addition to that, we want to know how those programs and policies will be executed and implemented. For instance, if people say they're going to provide jobs, how are they going to provide the jobs? How much? Where will they get the funds from? And also to hear who would assume the confidence, because we need leadership in this country, in Africa. And so the way they present themselves would be very important to us. And also any other things that they want to share for people to have confidence to go out and cast their ballots. And also their commitment to make sure that it's a violent-free election.
In other words, what you hear today might sway you one way or the other.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you so much for your time.